Hi, I'm Nicholas Sparks, and I'd like to share 3 anecdotes from various readers in Mexico that were forwarded to me, and I found them quite touching. The first is from Odette Torres. In the Name of Love is one of my all-time favorite novels. Thanks to this book, I began a lovely tradition with my mother. We started reading books together simultaneously, and it blossomed into our own little reading club. Of course, many of the books we've shared are written by Nicholas Sparks. Hey, thank you very much. I'm honored to be part of whatever keeps you and your mother communicating and close to each other. I think that's wonderful, and I'm honored that you selected some of my books. The second is from Rosenberg de Gues. 6 years ago, I went through an incredibly challenging time when what I believed would be the greatest love story of my life came to an end. During that period, I was reading Message in a Bottle, and the letter at the end of that book inspired me to write one expressing everything I couldn't say to my ex anymore. I placed it in a bottle, and during a trip to the beach, I cast it into the sea, symbolically closing that chapter of my life. I still have the photo from that day. I love that story. I remember when I was a kid, I used to put messages in bottles and pitch them out to sea, and it's something that stayed with me, and of course was in my mind when I first conceived that story, and I'm glad you made it part of your life as well. And the third and final is from Alexia Sanchez. The first time I read a novel by Nicholas Sparks was thanks to my grandfather. He had a book with several stories, including The Path of Love. It was through that book that I discovered one of the finest authors, and today I express my gratitude to my grandfather every night for lending me his book. Each time I read something by Sparks, I hold my grandpa in his thoughts as if he were still with me. I'm touched. Thank you. And again, this is something that I hear from a lot of readers, is that people like my books to the point that they share them with those that are close to them, and it's one of the greatest honors that an author can receive. This is Nicholas Sparks signing off. I want to thank you for those wonderful messages. It's always great to hear from readers who've enjoyed my novels, and I hope you also enjoy my new novel, which is coming out, El Mundo de Ensueño, which is right over my shoulder, and it's in stores now.